entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey now, fans of The Rock, aka Dwayne, aka the People's Champ, aka the dude who makes more movies than all of Hollywood put together. Matt Haywood here to review Skyscraper, or what I like to call The Rock Fights a Tall-Ass Building. I'll be the first one to admit that I went into an early screening of this movie because of my loyalties to The Rock. I've appreciated Dwayne's talent since his days in the WWE, and usually find him to be entertaining as Arnold's replacement as this generation's most recognizable action star. But due to a few outside factors, as well as Skyscraper's highly predictable plot, this rock-starring movie felt a bit flat. I do put some of the blame on the audience I watch with, because they were some of the most rude-ass people I've ever come across in a theater. So for most of the movie, I had to contend with full-on conversations and makeout sessions while trying to follow along with the highly fantastical plot. Even with the shitty audience factored out though, Skyscraper is still an average movie at best. Dwayne of course does his part playing Will Sawyer, who's a former super-duper FBI agent and war hero that now consults on building security. There are plenty of this seemingly regular guy can do Captain America level feats moments that Johnson somehow makes believable, even though you know the situations he gets in and out of would probably even kill an Avenger. I mean, like Arnold, I just enjoy watching this hulk of a human do extraordinary and highly unbelievable things on screen. Johnson isn't the only standout though, because Neve Campbell brings her own A-game playing his character's wife, Sarah Sawyer. She, like The Rock, plays a very strong character, so she's not playing the typical damsel in distress character that is usually featured in a project like this. She kicks plenty of ass on her own, and thanks to her heroics, one could say that she may be an even bigger hero than The Rock's Will character. If anything, she provides a happy and timely resolution to one of the film's few emotionally charged moments at the end, which dads of little girls will definitely feel even if it's lumped into a pretty far-fetched sounding movie. Skyscraper's main plot is pretty preposterous. The security guy is framed for catching a building on fire he was hired to consult on, and that also happens to have his family in. But that's the fun of these so-called popcorn action flicks. You go for the big action set pieces and visuals knowing what you're about to see is so far-fetched that it should be in the MCU. I'm fine with movies like Skyscraper in that aspect, but something about it felt flat. I'm going to place that blame on the villain, whose motivations were never really made that clear to me outside of him having a beef with the dude who built the tall-ass building The Rock is mixed up with, which is called the Pearl. The bad guys felt overly generic, and they never felt like a real threat even though they did some pretty messed up things. We all know that in these movies, the good guy or guys and gals will always win, but in Skyscraper, it literally never felt like anything was truly at stake even though you were seeing all of these out-of-the-world action set pieces. Skyscraper's just okay. It's a 6.5 out of 10 type of silly, ridiculous action movie starring a supersized individual with a personality to match. Fans of The Rock will more than likely enjoy it, but I wouldn't say it's a movie you need to rush out and see in theaters. It definitely features some intoxicating visual moments on the big screen, but I'm not sure for most of you that the predictable plot and cardboard bad guys can justify a pricey theater ticket. Unless you have MoviePass or Stubbs A-List, I'd wait for this flick to hit the discount theaters or just sit tight for its home release in a few months. Thanks for watching. Matt Haywood signing off for entertainmentbuddha.com, where we make you a better geek, one post at a time.
entertainmentbuddha.com